Welcome to News Today with WW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news for January 3rd, 2020. Yesterday afternoon, reports broke out of smoke and a possible fire at the Tomorrowland Transit Authority Peoplemover in the Magic Kingdom. Both the Peoplemover and the Astro Orbiter, which are housed in the same facility, were evacuated. The Reedy Creek Fire Department on the scene. The issue was resolved within the hour and both attractions were back up and running that same evening. However, no further clarification regarding the incident was provided. In a statement to the Orlando Sentinel, an RCID spokesperson said responders were called to the ride at 5:24 p.m. and confirmed that there was no fire at the scene. Responders spent a total of 12 minutes at the location before leaving. The cause of the smoke has not been disclosed, but witnesses have stated that there was the smell of electrical and rubber burning in the area, which could have been related to the moving ramp leading up and down from the load platform for the Peoplemover. Cast members were seen using a fire extinguisher on the ride's exit ramp. Late yesterday morning at the Magic Kingdom, technical difficulties at the entrance touch points led to a sea of backed up guests all along the monorail ramp and the ferry dock. Issues with My Disney Experience and the entrance turnstiles led to crowds at a standstill until an official decision was made to allow all guests in without scanning a Magicband or ticket. During peak crowd times, fingerprint scanning is sometimes disabled, but it's rare to have no scanning of Magicbands or ticket media. Guests with Magicbands or tickets were simply waved in by cast members. Given the size of the crowds, it was likely a safety concern, which is why guests were just let inside. At 12:41 p.m., cast members were using iPads to scan guests in as a backup method, and by 1:07 p.m., touchpoints were back up and running. Get ready to let your inner villain out because Disney Villains After Hours is coming back. The new specialty food and beverages have been revealed for this popular After Hours event. Some of the exclusive wickedly delicious bites you'll be able to find throughout the park are the Royal Majesty, a strawberry-flavored cake pop, Hearts on Fire, a fruit punch, Coke, and strawberry popping drink, Body Language, a cookies and cream mousse with chocolate cake, the Voodoo Magica, a shimmering lemonade vitamin water with green apple syrup garnished with a purple candy straw, the Locked Away Maiden is a loaded grilled cheese sandwich, the Hades hot dog, an all-beef hot dog topped with buffalo chicken, diced celery, fiery cheese dust, and spicy ranch drizzle. And last but not least, the Hades Temptation, a purple frozen mocktail Cosmo. I noticed that the 5 dozen eggs drink is no longer on the list. I wonder if they decided not to have that. People said I laughed too hard at that show, but there was a drink called 5 dozen eggs. I don't know why I wouldn't laugh. A new set of construction walls has been erected at Epcot, running along the entrance turnstiles before giving way to a row of rolling planters that wrap around the central planter and connect to the existing fountain construction walls in front of the park. Once again, entering park crowds are veered off to one side as another section of valuable entrance space is blocked off. These construction walls now jut out from the rightmost corner of the entrance and out towards the center. These unthemed walls are the first thing that guests see upon entering on that side. This is likely prep for all of the work that needs to be done on that side of the entrance, as work will begin on that side. The other side's mostly complete at this point. The hedges then connect to the existing walls around the entrance fountain, which is currently being transformed to its former retro lucite glory. The new bypass walkway that runs from the entrance to the seas is currently roped off, but it is still something you could access around the back of that construction area. Since the initial run of Magicband slap bracelets, we haven't seen any new addition to the line, but today brings us the first in a while, an imaginative spark of a new slap band featuring Figment. The Royal Purple Band features multicolored squares showing off a wide range of Figment's emotions, from surprise to happy to curious. On one end, the word Figment is written out in his stylized font. One of the cutest features is the interchangeable icon slider, which holds the Mickey RFID puck. The puck is held in a silicone slider themed to Figment. Many readers have asked how the RFID Mickey pucks work on these, and it's kind of a 2-for-1 deal with this design, as you get the slap bracelet band and an interchangeable icon slider, which means you could attach these to your Apple Watch or other watch bands. These bracelets are surprisingly secure with magnets at each end to keep the band in place, but these fit best on smaller wrists. You can find the band at Mouse Gear, while it's still in its current location until this weekend, for $24.99. The initial release of Magicband slap bracelets have had issues with connectivity, and many were pulled from shelves and have not returned yet. Last June, it was announced that the Regal Eagle Smokehouse Craft Drafts and Barbecue would be replacing the Liberty Inn at the American Adventure Pavilion in Epcot. According to a recent press release, the new fast casual restaurant opening this winter will serve classic American backyard barbecue and home-style craft brews. The restaurant takes its name, according to this press release, something we had not heard to this point, from Sam Eagle. The beloved Muppet will host a centennial cook-off, a salute to all cook-offs, but mostly barbecue. This sudden inclusion of IP to the new restaurant has not been mentioned in any previous press release regarding the restaurant. The cheeky description gives us some hope for the establishment, but the concept art is any indication. Theming or character touches will be very light or in the form of hidden Easter eggs. Disney's Hollywood Studios has extended its park hours on select days in early 2020. On January 2nd through the 4th, evening park hours have been extended to 10 p.m. Opening hours have been extended to 7 a.m., January 17th through the 20th, and January 24th through the 26th. Disney Resort hotel guests looking to visit Hollywood Studios while taking advantage of extra magic hours should note that morning extra magic hours have shifted to evening hours on February 2nd, 9th, 16th, and 23rd. The park will remain open for an extra 2 hours for resort guests from 8 to 10 p.m. Bar Riva at Disney's Riviera Resort offers some of the best value dishes of any Disney World lounge in our findings. Bar Riva is located right by the Riviera pool, adjacent to the resort's fast casual restaurant, Primo Piatto. Despite being semi-outdoors, the space is outfitted with ceiling fans and space heaters, making it comfortable for dining regardless of the weather. There's high and low bar counter seating, plus some tables and a long wall of bench seating. The bar features its very own themed menu, along with an oval-shaped resort logo coaster you'll find there. The menu features a selection of drinks that can be found in other locations within the resort, such as Topolino's Terrace and Le Petit Cafe, plus some special frozen and iced cocktails, wines, beers, and hard ciders. Food-wise, there are hot and cold sandwich options, plus salads, entrees, and desserts. Bar Riva, of course, shares a kitchen with the neighboring Primo Piatto, so you'll see a lot of overlap with their menus. The restaurant currently only takes annual pass holder and vacation club discounts, so you can't apply a Tables in Wonderland discount towards alcohol, but it's a great location to check out and won't break the bank. Bar Riva is open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at Disney's Riviera Resort. You can read our full review of the fantastic Monte Cristo sandwich, the delicious grilled wings, and more on our site at wwnt.com. STK Steakhouse, the signature restaurant located in the Landing at Disney Springs, is no longer accepting the Disney dining plan. Guests with the dining plan that have a reservation at STK should contact or visit guest relations to remedy the situation. Previously, STK Steakhouse required 2 dining plan requirements for brunch, lunch, and dinner. Disney World's website still lists the 2019 requirements and shows the restaurant is accepting the dining plan, which is not accurate information as of this year. Free dining is back at Walt Disney World for this year. With the offer, guests can enjoy a free dining plan when purchasing a non-discounted 5-night, 6-day vacation package that includes a room at select Disney Resort hotels and a ticket with a park hopper option. Booked through January 16, 2020 for arrivals some nights between June 27th and September 8, 2020. For more details, visit wwnt.com. Crowds have been at an all-time high at the Disneyland Resort due to the holidays, and the wait times have not been pleasant. Over in Tomorrowland, Star Tours has recently opened up a single rider line to accommodate more guests throughout the day. While this attraction is not one of the most popular stops for most guests, the wait has been seen getting past over an hour the past few days. Single rider line was open up early yesterday, but was not operating around midday, but it did open again at 5:30 p.m. When you enter the single rider line, you're brought down a handicap pathway and you're placed in a hallway where you wait to be brought up into a Starspeeder 1000 cabin. The cast member we spoke to today said the line moves somewhat slowly, but it's worth a try. Star Tours has recently received new scenes due to the release of Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, which is drawing more people into the attraction. Hopefully the single rider line will help keep the wait time down and give guests more options when deciding whether or not to venture off into a galaxy far, far away. In a statement released on Twitter, Disneyland Resort announced that starting January 5th, the Alfresco Tasting Terrace will become exclusive to annual pass holders. In addition to items on the current menu, pass holders and their guests will be able to enjoy 5 new signature cocktails. Each cocktail is said to be inspired by the history of Disney California Adventure Park. Currently, there is no limit on the number of guests that are allowed. Seating is on a first-come, first-served basis, and reservations will not be accepted. Alfresco Tasting Terrace is a unique open-air lounge located at Pacific Wharf inside California Adventure Park. Guests can enjoy drinks and appetizers along with a scenic view of Radiator Springs. Kind of. Disneyland Resort celebrates the Year of the Mouse this Lunar New Year at Disney California Adventure Park, January 17th through February 9th. During the 24 days of this multicultural celebration, guests will enjoy exciting live entertainment and musical performances, including Mulan's Lunar New Year procession and the return of the heartwarming Hurry Home Lunar New Year celebration prior to World of Color. Lunar New Year, traditionally celebrated within Chinese, Korean, and Vietnamese cultures, celebrates the celestial journey of the sun and the moon on their journeys towards another year. Beloved characters Mickey and Minnie Mouse will don new festive Lunar New Year attire this year as they greet guests at Paradise Gardens. New Lunar New Year merchandise inspired by different cultures of East Asia will be available for purchase as well. This year, guests will find all-new Spirit jerseys, fun bobblehead figures with Chip and Dale, a traditional red envelope set, themed Minnie Mouse ear headbands, and more. Guests can enjoy 4 festive marketplaces to experience delightful food and beverages inspired by Chinese, Korean, and Vietnamese cultures, including the new smoked beef bulgogi short rib and peach sojito, as well as other new and returning favorites. A special Lunar New Year menu at Paradise Garden Grill offers items inspired by traditional Asian fare. In addition, live daily performances by authentic Chinese, Korean, and Vietnamese dancers and musicians will take place throughout Paradise Gardens Park. The Disneyland Resort is offering special hotel offers during the Lunar New Year, making this an ideal time for guests to visit California Adventure. New to the downtown Disney district, Asian Street Eats is adding a fresh, flavorful dining option to the area. Celebrity chef Hung Hyun has created delicious Asian cuisine that is easy to grab on the go. Street Eats is located where the former Rainforest Cafe restaurant stood. The small brown booth is tucked between 2 small gardens along the left side of downtown Disney walkway. You can place your order on the left side where they'll print your receipt and give you a buzzer for your food. Once your order is placed, you can make your way over to the right side of the stationary truck and pay for your food. After that, they'll give you your dishes to you in a to-go bag. You can check out our full review at wdwnt.com. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to wdwnt.com. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.